Have you ever stumbled upon a book that grabs a hold of your heart and refuses to let go? That's exactly what happened to me with Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda. You might be thinking, another YA novel? What's the big deal? But let me tell you, it's not just any young adult story. It's a ticket back to the roller coaster of teen emotions, first loves, and the search for self-identity. It's about finding one's voice in the cacophony of societal expectations, and trust me, this book nails it. Diving headfirst into what makes Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda so endearing, let's talk about the relatability of the characters. Simon is not your average protagonist. He's fleshed out with quirks, charm, and insecurities that any of us could see in ourselves or in those we hold dear. His struggles resonate on a fundamental level, because who hasn't grappled with identity or feared the consequences of revealing their true self to the world? Now, addressing the elephant in the room, the emails with Blue. I have to admit, this epistolary format is the cherry on top. Who doesn't remember the anticipation and the heart-fluttering excitement of receiving a message from a crush? Albertalli captures this beautifully, creating a secret space for Simon and Blue to explore their connection. A modern nod to the time-tested tradition of love letters, yet one that perfectly encapsulates the digital age. What's equally important is that Simon's story isn't just about his romantic entanglements. His interactions with his family and friends are just as pivotal, depicting a tapestry of relationships that are central to any individual's life. Particularly noteworthy is how his friends support his sexuality, a refreshing take that showcases progress in how YA literature addresses LGBTQ+ themes. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, though. The tension and conflicts that arise feel organic, never forced, and they add a layer of authenticity that's sometimes missing in the genre. The secret identity of Blue, Simon's mysterious correspondent, adds a hint of mystery, but the book isn't just about unraveling who Blue is. It's about the journey, about Simon's internal struggles and the societal pressures he faces. Let's not forget the brilliant portrayal of the Homo sapiens, us, in all our flawed glory, navigating the complex social web of high school life. I could rave on and on about this book, but if you haven't experienced it yourself, you're missing out. It's not just the content of Simon's story that shines. It's Becky Albertalli's crisp, authentic writing style that really sets this book apart. The dialogue is snappy and believable, the friendships feel grounded in reality, and the chemistry between the characters will leave you craving more. In a sea of YA novels that sometimes struggle to find their voice, Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda sings loud and clear. It's a blueprint for what contemporary storytelling should be: heartfelt, thought-provoking, and genuinely entertaining. In conclusion, if you're seeking a story that is both a delightful ode to love and a powerful statement on acceptance and identity, then look no further. And for those who've already surrendered to its charm, the anticipation of seeing Simon's journey unfold on the big screen is palpable. Here's hoping the film captures the essence of what makes the book an instant classic. For readers and dreamers alike, Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda is an absolute must-read and reread. Don't let the experiences of Simon and his unforgettable band of peers pass you by. Embrace the journey, the laughter, and the heartache that comes with growing up and finding one's place in the universe. Because sometimes it takes a story like this to remind us of the simple yet profound truth: being true to yourself is the most heroic act of all.